I shop at Lexington Market because their prices are definitely better than the other markets near me. There's more of a variety of foods in one spot, and it's got a lot of history, and it feels like a family when you come here.
I've been coming here since I was a little girl.
I usually come to the market at least 4 or 5 days a week.
Lexington Market is the oldest public market in the country. It is an iconic building that means so much to Baltimore's history.
Lexington Market is the center point of the city. Everyone knows about Lexington Market. It's rich history. It's been here for hundreds of years. This is somewhere, my grandma's come, my mother's come, and, subsequently we've come as well. So I feel like we're a part of history here. We're a part of our community, and I just love it here.
Public markets occupy a niche that is different from grocery stores and from food halls and others in the food business. We are providing affordable food access to those who are in walking distance, and in some cases, such as with Lexington, we're creating a destination that is a celebration of food.
Lexington Market has always served a very useful role in the existence of downtown and the resurgence of downtown. Thankfully, we've got residents moving in to the east of us. We got residents moving into the south of us and to the north of us as well.
If you go back through the history of Baltimore, whenever you see historical pictures, you see Lexington Market.
But right now, because we have this older building here that shuts down at night, it's not helping us to connect the core downtown to the University of Maryland Baltimore neighborhood.
So to have it vibrant, to make it a destination, will bring jobs to this community, will help spark and be a catalyst for development and strengthen the surrounding neighborhoods.
It's going to create more opportunities for entrepreneurs. And we're looking at bringing more local entrepreneurs into this market.
Benefits of having a more modern building start with the fact that we decrease our utility and operating costs probably in the millions over time, because we're spending a lot more on old equipment that is way before Energy Star was invented, and therefore we're losing a lot in what's wasted energy. Lexington Market is an historic facility dating back to the 1950s. The market itself was started in 1782. So with all of that long history, the market knows how to operate, but one of the things that we need to do is, having ourselves approach almost 60 some years old, is reinvent the facility. And so the idea is to achieve the economies and efficiencies that a new power plant and a new facility will give us. Also, the thing that we want to do is make sure that the customer experience keeps up with the current demand and the expectations of both retail customers and our merchants. A more efficient building makes for happier merchants, makes for happier customers.
By having a new market, definitely will attract more customers. I would say people would like to visit new market, and once they do that, it's our responsibility to attract and keep them here.
We plan to get the redevelopment of Lexington Market right by making sure that we have some of those staples of the vendors that people have depended on for years in Lexington Market, but we also want to open opportunities up for new vendors in Baltimore.
I think the new market has the potential of bringing in the customers who aren't here now, meaning there are a lot of middle class, working, white collar, medical professionals in this area who don't come to Lexington Market, in part because we don't have a broad enough food variety here. We don't offer the things that they're looking for. I do think that management has it in its thought that the new market would be tenanted with businesses that are more current, provide a broader array of food, a better food, and people like new, so hopefully new brings them in and the food keeps them coming back.
Baltimore is now one of the top 10 destinations in the country for millennials. It speaks to what young people believe about Baltimore now, and also what they believe about the future of Baltimore.
Well, of course, the people will be drawn in by the vendors first. Great quality vendors like we currently have, and we're going to add new additional vendors with different offerings. We need to have a diversity of offerings to draw people in, but also we've got great vendors already here. So we want to use that to draw people in. But also we need a great environment. You need to have air, you need to have natural lights, you need to have very clear pathways, you need to have seating at various booths. You need to have a fresher look, and that's what you need here. It needs to appeal to everybody. And the current shoppers should be treated I think most importantly, as our primary customers, we want to make sure that they have a better shopping experience and that they have an investment in this site that other assets in the city get.
Customers can expect a place that's pretty cool. It's just going to be fascinating. It's going to be not just bright, shiny, new, but it's going to be new for a while. And it's going to be a place where they will discover that there's more to food than just buying it. They will experience it and they will be able to learn more about it. And that's the idea.
We've been here since October 1st, 1975. And all the customers that when they were little babies, they still come here and they say, you guys, how you look, keep it up. And that's what keeps us going.
I think that it will bring people from Camelot, which I refer to the counties as, back to downtown Baltimore. We need an attraction to pull them. I think a new facility with a different mix of merchants will accomplish that.
This is a great opportunity not only to provide that employment opportunity, but to revitalize this part of the city.
I think you're investing in a good location. I think it would return on your investment for sure. And I think it would really help the city of Baltimore as well as restore the market to what it's supposed to be. You know, it could be better.
We feel that Lexington Market is one of the key assets of the entire city. And it's actually a way that people know about our city. If they're not familiar with us, they might know about Lexington Market, and it has such history to it, but it really hasn't had much investment over the past 50 years. First of all, there's a lot of investment, state and city, in the area to begin with. So if those state and city entities want to improve their own experiences, they need to contribute to this building because it helps the university buildings, it helps other city buildings. But also the private sector should lend a hand because there's so many important parts of this market. It's not just about a building. It's about getting food to people who don't have fresh fruits and vegetables in their neighborhoods. It's about creating demonstration market spaces so people can come in and learn how to cook or learn trades. It's about having meeting space for people who wouldn't have that otherwise in their neighborhood. It's about creating new open space where it currently doesn't exist. There's so many great aspects of this whole program. The program and the open space, the new building construction, the connection to the neighborhoods. This is a no-brainer to me in terms of funding.
Understand the rich history of the market. Understand that this area is worth being invested in. And I'd say it'll be money well spent. The vendors around here are outstanding. You have folks that come in here 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, don't leave out till 6, 7, 8 o'clock. So, you know, if you want to invest money in the market, understand, you know, you're putting your money behind people that work hard. You're putting your money behind patrons that come, patrons that love, you know, patrons that come by and have words of encouragement. Hey, we hope we hope that your business does well. We're here to support you. So I would say, you know, as investors, this is a good investment.
We've been here for over 40 years. And all the customers that when they were little babies, they still come here and they say, you guys, how you look, keep it up. And that's what keeps us going.
A renovated Lexington Market is a benefit to the entire city. Lexington Market could be a catalyst or a reflection of the demographics. I say it's all in this. It's a big kind of almost like a crab soup to say it. You know, lots of different ingredients that are getting us to the changing demographic.
It's a Baltimore institution. It needs to be preserved, and it's a good place.
Seeing the reaction to the product, they say there's nothing like it in the world, and we agree.
I'm excited about his past, but I'm more excited about his future.